Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim on Nyxus Gaming. In the last episode, we got a bunch of alternate armors, and today we're gonna hopefully get the last three in the Creation Club. Not the last three creations, mind you, but the last three alternate armors. Now, the first one is in this building, the guard barracks here in Whiterun, which I don't think I have ever gone into this building once in all my years of playing Skyrim. Now, this is all weird to me, but I'm pretty sure this guard dossier is what we're looking for.
Prime targets for those
Yaktu Gra or Kolg. Status: active, capture or kill, high priority, female orc, late 40s. Yaktu Gra or Kolg was a former blacksmith at the Stash and Slash in the Imperial City, a shop she inherited from her father. She was contracted by the Crimson Dirks and recruited to forge arms for the bandits as well as launder sacked goods through her shop. When the Imperial City Guard issued a warrant for her arrest, she fled the city with another member of the bandit gang. Yaktu was originally thought to have fled to High Rock and taken refuge in an orc stronghold. However, according to our informant, she actually traveled with another agent to Skyrim. Reports of unusually well-made weapons and armor being peddled out of Embershard Mine may be related. This information should be forwarded to Commander Caius in Whiterun as the mine falls under his jurisdiction. Well, we actually know where Embershard Mine is. I'm pretty sure that's the mine that's, like, right next to Riverwood. Is that what I think it is? It is. We'll just ignore that. We did some fishing here in Embershard, and we came here for, like, one other thing before the fishing nonsense, but I can't remember what it was, so... but we are going back here for this now. Alright, we got some bandits right out front here. Oh, he's warning me to back off. I don't have my spell. Where's my spell? How does my spell always get unequipped? I don't understand. Oh, that was easy. This is a pretty low-level mine, so I expect us to just blow through it all. And I should probably mention, like, what alternate armor we're actually going for here. We're going for the Orcish Plate. Let's see, more guys down here. Oh, double, but there's a third. I believe there are guys over there too, but we'll get to them in a second. I don't know how one body ended up way over here, but it did. Why can't I get up here? Come on, Asha, move out of the way. No, where'd the third body go? Are they both here? Like this one's in the middle, I guess? Yeah. Okay. Alright, we gotta come around here and pull the lever. And that'll lower the bridge. And it's just a little bit through here and we're at the boss. Which I assume has been replaced with this Orcish Plate person. Hopefully they're a little bit stronger than all the bandits guarding them. Because this is a little pathetic.
Your skin's as pale as the sea. Burn the vampire. Now go ahead.
Oh, is there someone behind me? Hi, bye. You're not even wearing the armor. Yet I'm hardly doing any damage to you.
That's all
Oh, there's 2 more up on the bridge there as well. Oh. This random bandit had it. I'll hold off on looting it just in case that somehow messes up the quest. Gonna let Serana and Scaling finish her off.
Tough day for you.
And there she goes. Alright, there's the key. Got her journal. Excuse me, guys. Do you mind? Or I guess just you? How are you still alive? I'm not gonna use Magicka for just 1 hit on you. I'm not gonna use a potion, I should say. There we go. Alright, we'll go loot this body and then we will check for whatever that key is for. Probably in the journal. Let's see, Yoktu's journal. I nearly turned around and went back to Cyrodiil because Bjormund wouldn't shut up. From dawn to dusk, it was Skyrim this and Skyrim that. We hadn't even crossed the mountains yet, and I felt like I'd spent an eternity in the place, but by Malakath, he kept going. He went on about all the different legends and the hundreds of Ragnars involved in them. He talked for hours about his family and for days about his mead. Sometimes he even sang about them. Silence was not an option. Perhaps if they both put that on my bounty, I might have been okay with the rest of it. But as a blacksmith, there was one story I didn't get tired of, the one about the Sky Forge. It was an ancient relic watched over by a great stone eagle, he said. Come spring, you will be forging weapons under its wings, he said. I ate it up, even though I knew it was a lie. The Sky Forge was for legendary smiths, and I was a wanted criminal. Unless the guard decided to quit looking for us, I was going to spend the rest of my life crafting Orcish Plate for bandits. Idiots who didn't even deserve my work and lacked the brains to value it. Maybe that's what pissed me off the most about Bjormund's tales of hearth and home. We weren't going to be welcome in Skyrim, or anywhere for that matter. We were Crimson Dirks. We had a home. And now, it was gone. Okay, well, all that's left is to just grab the Orcish Plate off of this person. It looks like decent heavy armor. This set in particular is enchanted. I think most of the alternate sets you pick up are enchanted. So yeah, that is that creation in the books. I'm gonna assume this key opens this door back here, although it's a new key. I haven't gotten it before. It doesn't open that or that. Yeah, I'm really not sure what Yoktu's key is for. But hey, we got her key in case we ever need it. So we have another alternate armor next. This next one is going to be Orcish Scale. And for this one, we gotta head over to Riften. So let's pop on out of here and go there. I think this will be another building I've actually never been into. Going to the Mistvale Keep Barracks? I don't even know where that is. I'm assuming it's by Mistvale Keep. I feel like that would be a safe assumption. Is it one of these side doors here? That's the jail. I don't think I've even really ever looked in this, like, little yard bit here. I wasn't aware this was here. But, here's the barracks. Okay, we are looking for another guard dossier. This one on some dude named Antonius, I think? Hey buddy, don't mind me, just looking around here. Where do you guys keep your guard dossiers? I need to examine them.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for not dead, not your weird experiments.
Oh, is that it? Guard dossier, Antonius. Status, active, capture or kill, high priority. Description, Antonius male, mid-70s. He's an old one. Antonius is a former battle mage said to possess a highly analytical mind that is matched only by his more prurient inclinations. Don't ask me to pronounce that word again, please. He is sought after by aristocrats in First Hold for allegedly poisoning a court wizard named Alenia with skooma, although it's unclear if he did so maliciously or simply introduced her to the substance. After fleeing to Cyrodiil, he joined the Crimson Dirks and advised them on the acquisition and smuggling of magical artifacts. Bottled spirits and old age have made him less urgent of a target, but all members of the bandit clan are still considered high priority and should be captured or eliminated. Antonius is believed to have a number of vices, most notably an addiction to gambling. Rather than search for him, it would be best to have a guardsman stationed near the pits, where like-minded degenerates tend to gather. Crag's Lane Cavern is said to be thriving with activity as of late, and may be worth a look. Okay, so Crag's Lane Cavern, I believe we've been there before. Are these guys all talking about the college? It's kind of weird. Like, one guy mentioned Sarthal in the college, the other guy noticed me from the college. I don't know. I just do stuff in this game and people talk about it. Okay, so the armor we're going for here. We did Orcish Plate, and now we are going for Orcish Scale. Let's go ahead and take out the Bouncer. And the Pit Wolf, even though it couldn't have gotten us anyway. And inside we go. There's not another enemy, is there? No, okay. Why are you so strong? You're just a regular bandit. I should be able to one-hit you. It looks like our objective is pretty close inside here. Like, literally right down here. Oh. He's actually already dead. Don't mind me. Just gonna take that. Oh, hey guys. Why are you not dying? Okay, let me just move out of here real quick. I'm guessing that guy was the butcher. And there he goes. There was the barkeep. And the butcher. Oh, don't want to talk to Asha. I want to loot the Pit Wolf. Feel like there were more. Yeah, here's a gambler. And here's another gambler. Okay, well, let's read Antonius's note, shall we? I can't read that. I still can't read that. Yoktu once told me I'd wager off my own mother if the odds were right, so it's probably no surprise to her that I lost her armor on a bet. What I would explain to the blacksmith after she was done yelling at me was that my plan was foolproof. I had in my coin purse a total of 320 septums. My strategy was to wager 10 pieces at a time. If I lost, my next bet would be 10 pieces to cover the last wager. If I lost again, I would wager 20, and once again attempt to break even. If I lost a fourth time, I would wager 40, and so on. That just sounds like a really fast way to lose all your money. So unless I lost 6 straight times, I'd always break even in the end. Well, 10 straight losses later, I not only have no gold, but no armor and bed to sleep on. I must have slept with Zenithar's mother or something, not sure why he hates me so. Anyways, I sold the armor to some high elf collector at the Bee and the Barb. I should probably just kill her. I would kill the bandits running the pits, but then where would I get my fix? Okay, so we gotta go to the Bee and the Barb in Riften. That is our next location. Of course, this guy had to sell off the armor to pay for his gambling habits. Dude, we were literally just in Riften. You're making me go back and forth. I hate that. But I'll do it. I'll do it, I guess.
At last.
Well, there's a dead bandit there now. Courtesy of Serana. I don't know why it didn't turn into ash. It should have turned into ash at least. Okay, you, armor collector. There's something we need to talk about.
Of course.
You know what you did. I just want to hear you say it.
Walk away, now.
Okay, well, apparently I've persuaded her into leaving the city's protection. I don't know what she did, but it was enough to get her out of here. Where is she going? Basically, you can either buy the armor from her, or you can kill or pickpocket her. And you probably don't want to get caught pickpocketing her or killing her within the city. So you can just persuade her to leave the city.
Yes?
In which case she should be going further that way. Trying to wait an hour and just get her going. Oh my god, she's like, where is she? She is way over there. I didn't expect her to get that far in an hour, Jesus. But it's the middle of nowhere, so it'll work. Also, probably not the best spot to fast travel to, but it's close enough. We can run the rest of the way. Oh, hey, bear. Don't mind me. I don't have the health to take on that bear right now. It looks like she was trying to make her way back to Crag's Lane Cavern, for whatever reason. Like, I don't know why she chose this place. Was this where she bought the armor, maybe? I don't know. All I know is,
I do hope you know what you're doing with those flames.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing with these
Until next
flames.
time. Help! I'm being attacked!
She's gonna kill me. Oh, so I don't have magicka.
I see you burn.
I don't have any potions for it either. I sold all my stuff in between episodes, and like an idiot, I sold the magicka potions. There's Gwilgi, there's Asha. Should be seeing a Scaling and a Serana here, right? Someone to help me out. Is she chasing me at least, so we can meet him halfway? Oh, please tell me they're still up here dealing with the bear. I feel like there was a better way to handle this. A lot better of a way. And I'm not saying buy the armor. We aren't gonna spend our gold on this armor. You're crazy. Not our 1.84 million gold. No. We're too cheap to do that. We're just gonna fast travel straight to Crag's Lane. I don't know why I didn't do that before. And there she is. And I have Serana and Scaling here with me now. Why is she running this time? Excuse me?
Mercy!
Oh, no mercy. Oh, she has a ward up. Come on, Serana, it's all you. And scaling. There we go. Take that, and that, and that. And the Ring of Remedy, okay. And the orders. What kind of orders did she have? If the armor is verified as authentic, dispose of it and the target as you see fit. The guard would imprison him, but Antonius will die for what he did to my dear Alenia. Okay, so obviously there's some kind of grudge held towards this guy for what he did to Alenia with the skooma. Okay. Well, that's the Orcish Scaled armor right there. It is a light armor orc armor. So that's cool. It's not as good as our Daedric mail up here. So we'll probably end up just selling it off, but there it is in case you want it. Next up, we are going for the final alternative armor in the Creation Club stuff. The silver armor. And for this, we gotta head over to Whiterun, the good old bannered mare. Oh god, the dragon just... I saw the dragon, and I'm pretty sure it... Okay. Okay. I don't... That dragon is trying to become a main character, and I don't like it. Okay, we are looking for a diary. We are looking for a diary, Mashara's diary. Fall from Glory, no. I doubt it would be back here. This is where we talked to the one dude that wanted us to kill the Emperor.
Hi there.
Hey, you guys wouldn't happen to know where a diary is, right? There's a note. Mashara's diary. Mashara has a secret. Not a bad secret, like the Battleborn's secret affair. Not a boring secret, like the shopkeeper who hates his sister. Mashara's secret is too good to be believed. Mashara did not always spend her days like this, a cat who pretends to be a dog. No, Mashara used to be a bandit warrior, a member of the Crimson Dirks, famous rogues wanted by the East Empire Company, the clan mothers of elsewhere, and lawbringers from here to the Somerset Isles. If the guards only knew, they would come kill her. That is why Mashara can never tell. But her time is short, she longs for company. The other day, she took to begging outside the city and saw her little mate, Zaharia, walk through the gates. Mashara called her by name, but the Red Guard ignored her. Mashara is sure she heard her, and it made her sad to know this. Mashara does not want to die a rug. Perhaps she will do something mischievous and get the Whiterun guards to attack. Then she will be a warrior once more. Okay. She's doing something to get the guards to attack her. I am curious, like, having done all these now, if there was a better order to do them in, because they all, like, reference each other. They're all part of the same gang, so yet notes like that one mentions Zaharia, and I think we dealt with Zaharia last episode, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm sure there's, like, a good way to actually go through them all. To tell the story a little better. The story of the Crimson Dirks. But I don't know. What I do know is I'm pretty sure Mashara is the last member alive. Asha, please. Okay. Mashara's confession. Mashara enjoyed her fight with the guard, plus her new home is better than the last. It is a very tiny cage, but she does not beg for food. It is given. Still, Mashara longs to see the night sky. When she was a kitten, the elders warned her that if she stared too long at the moons, they would grow shy, and Mashara would never see them again. This made her sad, and so Mashara vowed to stop looking at the sky and kept her head down toward the dirt where the beggars belonged. One day, she tried to steal the silver out of the pockets of a Nord named Tira Bloodfire, another one we dealt with. I believe she was the leader of the Crimson Dirks. Anyways, when she heard Khajiit's story, she took pity on the kitten, and told her that the moons were not the timid creatures she had believed. She said that as long as Khajiit held her head up high, they would shine brighter than any star. From that day on, she spent her life in service to the Crimson Dirks, and when she was ready, her new littermates forged her an armor made of silver, and in its heart the piece Tira had in her pocket, so many moons ago. Mashara hid the armor in a hut northwest of Rorikstead. At times, Mashara has longed to retrieve it and wear it proudly, but she must be careful not to let sentiment cloud her judgment. Mashara suspects she is being followed, so she will leave the armor for another. Besides, it is not the silver in the armor or the moonlight in the sky that Mashara treasures, but the friends she has lost. Perhaps in death, she will see them again. So, like, is Mashara here in prison right now? Is there a Khajiit in the dungeon anywhere? There's Heimskir back there, being loud and noisy. Yeah, I mean you, Heimskir. There's that guy. That's not a Khajiit. Yeah, there's no Khajiit in Dragon's Reach right now, so I'm gonna assume she died in here. We gotta go to a hut north of Rorikstead. Retrieve the armor from the hut. Alright. New location we haven't been to yet. I believe it is just a vanilla location, no dungeon involved, just a little shack, but still. Always fun to go to a new place, right? Alright, it is right over this hill. There we go. Don't see any bandits or enemies. I see a skeever. Two of them. There's one there. And one there. Oh, and one there trying to run around to me. This is Lund's hut. Nothing around the edge, really.
Where'd you come from?
Let me try and loot Lund real quick before Serana resurrects him. Looks like this hut was probably owned by Lund, judging by him being in the name. But it looks like he had a little bit of a skeever infection that might have killed him. Oh well, that's not my problem. All I care about is the silver armor for the creation. And with that, we have now gotten every alternative armor in the Creation Club. Wait, why? East Empire. Guys, I'm not part of the Crimson Dirks. I know they're the ones you're after. Let me loot your friend here. Oh, you got an Imperial captain too? I'm an Imperial. I won the war for you guys. Why are you attacking me? Can, Serana, Scaling, can you finish this up? A little faster? Hey, yep, there we go. Yeah, I think that's just, it'll always happen whenever you leave the hut with the silver armor. Just a random thing involved in the creation. But yeah, that's the last alternative armor. I'm gonna fast travel before that dragon sees me. The next creation that we're gonna go ahead and try and knock out this episode, you get it at the inn in Falkreath. The Dead Man's Drink. We are going after the Legendary Bittercup, which I think it's supposed to be a Daedric artifact.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
I'm really not sure, but I've never heard of it before, so I don't know if it has any big, like, lore implications. And of course, as always, I don't know where the actual note is.
We should hire Tekla on here. If she could just spend less time serving Dengir.
I actually
I wish I could afford to pay
don't
both
see
now.
it anywhere.
I really do.
And I don't know what the note's called either, so that doesn't really help. Nords Arise. Mysterious Altar. Here we go. I was 2 days into my journey from Markarth when the ataxia struck. I thought if I bit down on a piece of cloth it would distract me from the pain, but eventually my joints could bear the weight no longer. I stopped at the roadside ruins looking for a place to rest. It was there, in the briars of an autumn fog, that I came across a strange altar rooted in the ground. Beside it stood an old woman, who I took for its keeper. Taking note of my apprehension, the old woman beckoned me forward. Wordlessly, she raised her hand and directed it toward the altar. She was asking me to choose. In my travels, I have passed through Hagraven camps and seen many a twisted thing, but none like this. Placed in its gnarled hands were 3 empty bowls, and a cup to fill them. At last the old woman spoke, with an accent I couldn't place. The first bowl, she said, would grant you power. The second would bring you fortune. The third, however, would offer you nothing at all. Looking back now, I can't tell you if any of this was real or some hallucination I dreamt up to cope with the fever, or it could be the altar was no different than a standing stone, a tribute to a god long forgotten. Still, I felt compelled to ask the woman how and where I would find my boon. She said it would come to me. Unfortunately, the ataxia has cursed me with sleeplessness. Worse yet, the disease has progressed to a point that I fear I will not live to see the outcome of my choice. A shame, as I wonder even now if I have made the right one. Rolnik Windstrider. Okay, so yeah, this is an interesting little creation. It adds 3 quests to the game, but you can only do 1 of the quests. Basically, you choose at the altar over there which path you want to go down, and if you choose the nothing, you just stay on this quest. If you choose either of the other 2 options, you get one of the other quests. All 3 of them end up leading to the Bittercup, but they might have other rewards too. I'm going to go for the one that gets me the unique equipment along with it, and I feel like that's cooler anyway, from what I read about it. We got a Spriggan Matron here guarding it. Makes sense. I don't know. Oh, there's Serana coming in to help. Oh, Scaling went around the long way. Yep, gotta heal up. Take him out again. Spriggan Sap. Cool. And so I believe in the base game, this roadside ruin or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called, right? I can't. Roadside ruins, yeah. It's here in the base game, but there's not really anything to do here. So this does add something.
I don't know how you stand it.
Adds this chest here. This chest might have already been there in the base game. But now we gotta choose a bowl at the altar. Catalog of weapon enchantments, huh? Enchanting skill book just in the middle of there. We can fill the altar of nothing, in which case we continue with this quest. We can fill the altar of fortune, where we get another quest, or we can fill the altar of power, where we get a 3rd quest. And from what I read, that one seems the funnest. So that's what I'm gonna do. We have filled the altar of power and started the pits. We're locked up in a dungeon. This might not have been the best option given my abilities, but turns out it took away our equipment anyway. Let's see, there's a dead Thalmor soldier. We'll take all of this stuff just in case we need it. Probably not a bad idea. We'll take the mace too. I'm not really spec'd into using maces. I'd much rather use a war axe. But beggars can't be choosers, right? Let's see, no one in here. We had an optional objective to explore for information. But I'm not really seeing any information anywhere. Let's just head forward into the pit. How did I fail searching the dungeon? I didn't see anything. Oh, and that's where our... And I can't go back. Oh well. Oh well. Guess we're just in here now. Pit fighter down. Pit fighter down. We aren't wearing any armor yet. Here, let's wear his stuff, because that's light armor, and that's what we want to level up, so... Oh, the Elven was light armor. Good. Defeat the Saber Cats. Yeah, see, this is the problem here. We don't have companions to help us kill this stuff while we're, regaining magicka. I haven't even tried looking up. Is anyone watching us? Oh yeah, there are people watching us. Oh, we got the champion too, and we're out of magicka for it. Hey, Neski Skull Saber. Yeah, you found me. You don't have a lot of HP. I feel like I can totally stall you out while I regain magicka. Right, this is a legitimate way of doing it, right?
You're as good as dead.
Am I? Am I as good as dead? Like, you can't even hit me. You're really just... You're powerless. You can't do a damn thing to me as long as I keep running in circles. And then I turn around once I have enough magicka for, say, a 1 and a 2, and then I just start running again.
The whites take you.
Who's the white? What if I just start looting people, like, in the middle of the fight? You think that would make her mad? Like, pay attention to me, damn it. I'm the one you're fighting, stop looting people. Hey, who knows, maybe one of them has a magicka potion. Wouldn't that be handy? I don't think any of them are going to have a magicka potion. There's a master vampire here. A reaver. That's a good set of heavy armor if you need it for the fight.
I love a good fight.
Okay, I think that's all the loot I can get. I can fire off another couple into her real quick. I can actually do 3 this time. That was a direct hit. I think that did more damage. Oh, there's ebony boots here. That would definitely help if you have heavy armor. Ebony gauntlets? There's ebony armor just strewn throughout here if you really want to take that route and make this super easy. What does this do? I don't know what that lever did. Come on. You're almost down.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Is victory mine? Yeah, you bet it is. Okay, now we get to take her treasures. We get the Grand Champion's Helm, which... Oh, why are there more people coming in? On the Bittercup. This cup has passed through many hands, and has brought out the best and the worst in those who imbibe it. Drink its nectar, and it will do the same to you. CV. So the Bittercup is interesting. I don't think I'll be using it. So whatever one of your attributes you have the greatest of, which in my case would be health, it permanently increases it by 20 points. And decreases the lesser by 20 points. Which seems okay, I guess. It's a little trade-off, and I could always fix the stats later. But I don't know, it just feels like I'd much rather keep this as is, you know? Are they... Oh, they aren't even coming down to fight me, they're just shooting at me. Now I get to pull the lever, though. Did my side open? Can I go back and, like, search? No? Bro, why is there a lever on the champion's side, but not my side? Like, the champion could have just ran away at any point, back to her corner? That's a little lame. Okay, we get to go retrieve our belongings now. Are there going to be more enemies? I see some red dots. I feel like there are some more enemies. I'm just gonna... Have I... Where am I? I feel like... I've been in this room before. I don't know. Pit Fighter's note. A hag handed me this cup saying it would bring out the best and the worst in me. I wasn't sure about that part, but I do like the shiny clink, so I took it off her hands. Besides, I think this hag was half blind and fully empty in the head. This wasn't no cup, it looks more like a trophy to me. So I got to thinking, being the idea guy that I am, if some pit dog goes through all the trouble of becoming champion, we should give them this cup. With a ceremony and a feast and such. Maybe even carve their name into it. Then I pitched my idea to the boss, thinking she'd love it. But instead, she got real mad, stomped on my bunions, and made me scrub the privy for even entertaining the idea before taking the cup for herself. Next thing I know, I'm down in the dungeon, washing a particularly foul-smelling bucket. It hits me again. In order to be the champion, you'd have to kill the boss first. It's no wonder she was so mad. Guess the old hag was right after all. Turned out it was the best and worst idea, all at once. Okay. Yeah, I feel like... I don't think it's the same location I was at before. They probably just reused the room from the other location, but I feel like I've been in this room before. I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean I need a key to get my own stuff? Hey, do you have my key? Do you have my key? Give me my key so I can get my stuff back. I don't appreciate this. Yeah, you guys are next. You guys are next when I have some magicka to kill you. Don't mind me, just gonna take that, come back here. Oh, Serana's here. Let me just take all. Oh man, I don't even... What did I have on, you know? I had that. I was wearing that. That's heavy armor. Why is the scaled helmet Oh, that's because I was wearing that. Okay. And that. I think that is everything I was wearing. Hey guys, don't worry, I have friends.
Looky here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Oh, I think I've angered the pit boss. The resurrected pit boss.
That'll teach you.
Oh my god, that's a lot of bodies there. Okay, let's take that and that. Let's try and search through this mess. There's a Forsworn, a Novice Conjurer, a Bandit. I think there are multiple Forsworn. There's an Argonian. There's a Nord. There's... what is... Have I searched the... Here, let me just separate all this a little bit. It's probably the smart way to look through this. Dark Elf, I know I haven't searched. Nothing. The Nord, I did. There's the Forsworn and the Novice Conjurer. Okay. That was a little bit of a mess to search through, but I got it. Mixed Unit Tactics. I'm pretty sure I've read that before. Oh, and we're out to Skyrim, just like that. We have completed the pit and the Bittercup creation. That is a good spot to end it off here. Next time, we're going to find a new player house. We're going to go to Bloodchill Manor. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.